Irish food is a wonderful celebration of the land and sea. It tells a story with every single bite you take. Think of warm, hearty stews that chase away the chill of a rainy day. Imagine the smell of freshly baked soda bread, its crusty exterior giving way to a soft, warm center. This is the food I grew up with, food that is deeply connected to our culture and our history. It is simple, honest, and incredibly satisfying. We believe in using the best ingredients our island has to offer, from rich, creamy butter to potatoes pulled fresh from the earth. Our cuisine is about comfort, family, and sharing a good meal together around the table. When you explore Irish cuisine, you're taking a journey through our green fields and along our wild coastlines. It is not about complicated techniques or fancy presentations. Instead, its magic lies in its simplicity and the quality of its produce. We have a deep respect for our farmers, our fishermen, and our artisan producers. They are the true heroes of our food story. They provide us with the beautiful ingredients that make our dishes so special. This guide is an invitation to you to come and discover the true taste of Ireland, a taste that is full of warmth, generosity, and a little bit of magic. Many people have misconceptions about Irish food, often thinking it is just potatoes and more potatoes. While the potato is certainly a beloved part of our culinary heritage, there is so much more to discover. Our cooking is rich with fresh seafood, wonderful dairy products, and excellent meats. We have beautiful farmhouse cheeses that are gaining recognition all over the world. We enjoy tender lamb raised on our hillsides and flavorful beef from our lush pastures. It is a cuisine that has evolved over centuries, shaped by our history and our close relationship with the land. It is a story of resilience, resourcefulness, and a love for good, wholesome food. So pull up a chair and make yourself comfortable. Let me share with you the secrets of our Irish kitchen. We will explore the dishes that have been passed down through generations. I will introduce you to the ingredients that form the backbone of our cooking. You will learn how to bring these wonderful flavors into your own home. Irish food is meant to be shared. It is about creating memories and enjoying the simple pleasure of a meal made with love. I hope this journey inspires you to cook, to eat, and to experience the genuine hospitality of Ireland through its delicious food. The story of Irish food is a long and fascinating one. It is deeply rooted in the history of the island itself. For centuries, our ancestors lived off the land, using what was readily available. Early Irish diets were based on grains like oats and barley, dairy products from cows, and foraged foods like wild greens and berries. The open hearth or fireplace was the center of the home, where families gathered and meals were cooked in a single large cauldron. This history of one-pot cooking is why stews and hearty soups remain so important in our culinary tradition today. It was a practical and communal way of eating that brought people together. The arrival of the potato in the 16th century completely transformed Irish cooking and life. This humble tuber grew wonderfully in our soil and climate. It quickly became a staple food for the majority of the population. The potato was incredibly versatile and nutritious, and it could support a family on a very small plot of land. This reliance, however, had devastating consequences during the Great Famine in the 1840s. That difficult period left a deep mark on our country's history and its relationship with food. It taught us the importance of food security and resourcefulness, lessons that still influence our cooking. What makes Irish cuisine truly special is its profound connection to the seasons and the local environment. We have always cooked with what is fresh and available. In the spring, we celebrate with new potatoes and tender lamb. Summer brings an abundance of soft fruits, like strawberries and raspberries, and fresh fish from our rivers and seas. Autumn is the time for harvesting apples and root vegetables for warming stews. This respect for the natural cycle of the land ensures that our food is always at its most flavorful. It is a philosophy of eating that is both sustainable and incredibly delicious. In recent years, there has been a wonderful revival in Irish food culture. A new generation of chefs, farmers, and artisan producers is looking back to our traditions with fresh eyes. They are rediscovering old recipes and celebrating our world-class ingredients. This new Irish cuisine is not about reinventing the wheel. It is about refining and showcasing the very best of what we have always had. It is about taking that simple, honest food and elevating it, proving that Irish cuisine can be both comforting and sophisticated. This movement has brought a new sense of pride and excitement to our food scene. The foundation of all good Irish cooking is our exceptional produce. At the very top of the list is our dairy. Irish butter is famous around the world for its rich, creamy texture and golden colour. This is all thanks to our cows, who graze on lush green grass for most of the year. This grass-fed diet makes their milk incredibly rich, which in turn makes for superior butter, cream and cheese. A simple slice of bread slathered with golden Irish butter is one of life's greatest pleasures. Our milk and cream are essential in everything from creamy potato dishes to decadent desserts, forming the heart of our kitchen. Of course, we cannot talk about Irish ingredients without honouring the potato. We have countless varieties, each suited for different purposes. A floury potato like a rooster or a Kerr's pink is perfect for mashing or roasting as it becomes light and fluffy. A waxier potato, such as a queen, holds its shape well and is ideal for boiling or using in salads and stews. Knowing your potatoes is a key skill in any Irish kitchen. This versatile vegetable can be boiled, mashed, roasted, fried or baked into breads. It is the reliable and beloved workhorse of our cuisine, providing comfort and substance to so many meals. Our island location means we are blessed with an incredible bounty from the sea. The cold, clean waters of the Atlantic Ocean provide us with some of the finest seafood you will ever taste. We have succulent Dublin Bay prawns, sweet and delicate crabs, and plump oysters from places like Galway Bay. Smoked salmon, cured over oak or beechwood, is a true delicacy. Mussels are often steamed open in cider or cream, and fresh mackerel is wonderful when simply grilled with a knob of butter. Using fresh, local seafood is a cornerstone of our coastal cooking traditions, bringing the fresh taste of the sea directly to the plate. Finally, the quality of our meat is something we are incredibly proud of. Our temperate climate and green pastures are perfect for raising livestock. Irish lamb, especially from the hills of Connemara or Kerry, is renowned for its tender texture and delicate flavour. It is often slow roasted with rosemary and garlic for a classic Sunday lunch. Our beef, from breeds like Hereford and Angus, is equally prized for its marbling and deep flavour. And we cannot forget our pork, which gives us everything from delicious sausages for our breakfast to the traditional bacon, a cut from the back of the pig, used in our famous bacon and cabbage dish. When you think of a classic Irish meal, Irish stew is often the first thing that comes to mind. It is the ultimate one-pot comfort food. Traditionally, it was made with mutton, which is meat from an older sheep, and that required long, slow cooking to become tender. These days, lamb is more commonly used. The stew is a simple, hearty mix of meat, potatoes, and onions. Some recipes, especially in the south of Ireland, also include carrots and other root vegetables for extra flavour and colour. It is all slowly simmered for hours until the meat is falling apart and the potatoes have thickened the broth into a rich, savoury gravy. No Irish meal is complete without a slice of soda bread. This is a wonderfully simple bread that does not use yeast. Instead, it relies on the chemical reaction between bicarbonate of soda, or baking soda, and acidic buttermilk to make it rise. This quick bread was a staple in homes across Ireland because it could be made with basic ingredients and baked on a griddle over an open fire. Every family has their own recipe, sometimes adding oats for texture or a pinch of sugar for sweetness. A cross is traditionally cut on top of the loaf before baking, which is said to be a blessing and to let the fairies out. Colcannon is another beloved potato dish that really showcases our love for simple, nourishing food. The name comes from the Gaelic Cal Cianan, which means white-headed cabbage. It is a delicious and comforting mash of floury potatoes, kale or cabbage, and butter or cream. Finely chopped onions or scallions, those are spring onions, are often added for a gentle, savoury flavour. Colcannon is a classic side dish, especially popular around Halloween. In the past, charms like a ring or a coin would be hidden inside, with each one predicting the future of the person who found it. It is a dish that is full of history and flavour. And then there is the full Irish breakfast, a meal designed to set you up for the entire day. It is a generous plateful of fried goodness. A typical Irish breakfast includes sausages, rashers, which is our style of bacon, black and white pudding, which is a type of sausage made with pork, oats and blood or suet, and a fried egg. This is often served alongside fried tomatoes, mushrooms, and a side of baked beans. Of course, a slice of soda bread or potato bread is essential for mopping up every last delicious bit from the plate. It is a hearty feast, best enjoyed with a strong cup of tea. To truly complete your Irish culinary experience, you must try some of our famous drinks. The word whiskey itself comes from the Irish phrase uise beata, meaning water of life. Irish whiskey is known for its smooth character, which comes from being triple distilled. It is wonderfully versatile, perfect for sipping on its own or for making a classic Irish coffee with hot coffee, brown sugar, and a float of thick cream. Of course, Ireland is also synonymous with stout, a dark, creamy beer. A perfectly poured pint of Guinness, with its rich malty flavour and velvety head, is an experience in itself. It is a beloved part of our pub culture. For those who prefer a non-alcoholic option, a good cup of tea is honestly the answer to everything in Ireland. We are one of the biggest tea-drinking nations in the world. It is what we offer guests as soon as they walk through the door. It is what we drink for comfort, for celebration, and for a quiet moment of reflection. We like our tea strong, brewed in a pot, and served with plenty of milk. And, on a colder day, nothing beats a hot whiskey, made with whiskey, hot water, a slice of lemon studded with cloves, and a spoonful of sugar. It is a traditional remedy guaranteed to warm you from the inside out. Bringing the taste of Ireland into your own kitchen is easier than you might think. The most important tip is to start with the best ingredients you can find. Don't be afraid to use a generous amount of good quality butter. It is honestly the secret to so much of the flavour in our cooking. When making a stew or soup, cook it low and slow. This allows all the flavours to meld together beautifully and makes the meat incredibly tender. And remember, Irish cooking is not about precise measurements. It is about taste and feel. So, taste as you go and adjust the seasonings until it is just right for you. My final piece of advice is to embrace the simplicity. Do not overcomplicate the dishes. Let the natural flavours of the fresh ingredients shine through. A perfectly boiled potato with a knob of butter and a sprinkle of salt is a thing of beauty. A simple piece of grilled fish with a squeeze of lemon is a delight. Irish food is honest, generous, and comes from the heart. I encourage you to explore these recipes, to share them with your friends and family, and to discover the deep satisfaction that comes from a simple, well-made meal. So get into your kitchen and start cooking. Sláinte.